So today, a good friend of mine from college is in town and visiting for the day. When he asked me if I was free, I told him that I would love to meet up, but it'd have to be after church. And he was surprised, to say the least. In fact, any time that my wife and I tell people that we're going to church, we are met with faces of complete and utter shock. Growing up, we were raised in churches that ended up leaving resentment and scars. My wife's church practiced fear-mongering and Bible-thumping to the extreme, and my church, while more liberal, was still anti-queer and continues to be. Every time I met with shock, I also have the opportunity to explain that this church isn't really just a church to us. It's a group of people who support and embrace difference and who encourage us to be our authentic selves, who not only accept but celebrate our identities. This church has started to heal the part of us that was broken by our last churches and restore our hope in communities based in love, kindness, social justice, and diversity. Still, when I look at our church's pledge goal, I feel a bit overwhelmed. As a social worker and a respiratory therapist, my wife and I often feel like our pledge is just a drop in the bucket. However, we know that just like our community, every person and every pledge, no matter how small, contributes to our overall success. When we pledge, my wife and I know that we are contributing to a community and church that means so much to us. Our pledge supports groups that work to make the world cleaner and more sustainable. It supports youth groups and religious education programs that encourage exploration and questioning, a community that embraces diversity and celebrates individuality. It contributes to programs that support our community, such as Loaves and Fishes, the Festival of Sharing, Room at the Inn, and many more. Through our pledge, we are able to play a small role in all of these activities and programs we so strongly believe in, but often do not have time to physically attend. At the end of the day, I cannot think of any group, organization, or community that we are more proud to belong and pledge to. To sum it all up, I want to use the words of my rarely mushy wife. When you walk in the doors at UU, you just feel loved and accepted, and I'm really proud to be a part of that. Thank you.